Good morning. It's your boy. Call me Rob Tacky Jones, Study Kid, Robbie. Robbie Dos Estados. Dos Estados. You know? But there's a question that I saw on Facebook, right? So I want y'all to sit and enjoy this beer with me. You know, it's about it's about the afternoon. Like, it's just share it with me. The question that I saw on Facebook, I gotta comb my beard out, but forget about that. It's still me. But yeah, the question that I saw was, why don't men come to singles events and stuff like that? So I wanted to break that question down, you know. And this is a very, very.
Can you spare a cigarette, little bro?
I got you, OJ. One second, folks. No problem, OJ. So, and this is a very important, type of question too, because this is a question that the ladies are always asking. So, ladies, if you watching this is really for y'all. And I know the ladies that subscribe to my channel, like they mess with me on a level. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I do appreciate y'all for following me, for liking my channel, following me. Even like I need to be more consistent putting out content, and videos, But why don't men come to singles events? And I'm gonna break it down for you. There's 4 main reasons, probably 5, but definitely 4. The first one is, for the fellas, we gotta pay. And pay to get in, pay for food, pay for, pay for the alcoholic beverages, just to pay to get in. You know what I mean? And then, like, if it's multiple women that you paying, she might want a shot, she might want a beer, she might want some food. That gets kind of expensive. Plus, you already paid getting in, and most of the times at these events, now I wouldn't know because I haven't been. And we'll get to that like in a minute too. But these are the types of like things that fellas who do go or have gone complain about, right? It's the fact that the fellas got to pay a lot more, and we do most of the paying. You know what I'm saying? The ladies might pay to get in, and then I say might because that's like a 50-50. They might just pay just to get in, but it's gonna be. But they not paying for no food. They not paying for no. Like they're not paying for food, they're not paying for beverages, they not paying. Besides maybe getting into the door. Beyond that, the lady's not paying. So that's the first thing. The second thing is that the ratio, even though the ratio it's a 5-to-1, or sometimes even higher ratio than that. Now, a lot of women would think, because of the ratio being so high, like, oh my goodness, there's more opportunity and chance for you to find somebody. But here's the problem with that ratio, though. If there's that many women, like, how many of those women do you think came by themselves? One. And secondly, once the ladies all get there, start talking amongst themselves and getting to know each other, where does that leave the fellas? You kind of sitting on an island. So that, so that ratio kind of crazy. 5-to-1, 6-to-1, and for certain guys, and I ain't gonna lie, like, I'm a decently looking dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in decent shape. I make, decent money. But that's all decent. The women aren't looking for decent at these things. They looking for Boaz. And when you got 5-6 women to one man, and that one man is not Boaz, what chance do he have? They all looking for Boaz. Or they all looking for the next superstar that'll take care of their kids and love their kids like it's theirs. Even when they say, "You're not my dad," they looking for a perfect package, and I'm not a perfect package. I'm just decent. I'm a decent dude. I look decent. I dress decent. You know what I'm saying? I'm a decent dude, but I'm not Boaz, and I ain't even trying to be Boaz. So that ratio, you know what I'm saying? Third, and I kind of, the fellas that go to these, they're not even really the only fellas who go to these types of things due to these factors. Like, dudes like me know, hey, I might not get no traction at no singles type of event, but like, if I was to go to, I just got my passport, right? So if I was to travel outside of America, like, if I was feeling lonely, you know what I do? I can go to Puerto Rico, I can go to DR, I can go to Colombia if I wanted to. But I also wouldn't even need to do that. I can go to a different city in America. I can go to Houston. I'm sure, like, if I'm not getting like no play in Philly, I can go to Houston. I could try, because this country too big for me to think, oh, don't know women here in America like want to talk to me. Nah, you know what I'm saying? So, but I don't have to confine myself to no singles event. I can meet with, I can organically meet women in elsewhere places. You know what I'm saying? Where the ratio is more advantageous, or where the women are nicer, like more receptive, et cetera, like that. Like, the fellas who end up having to go to these that have to go to these events, you know what I'm saying? Like, they've been getting rejected all over, so it's just like, you know what? Let me try something new. This didn't work out either. Damn. Me, I'm not gonna put myself in no situation to be rejected over and over again. I'm just not gonna do it. Especially knowing me, if one or even if a couple of women was to be like, nah, you're not my type, or ew, nigga, you ain't that, or whatever, how they say it. I might hear that one or two times if I'm at like, someplace else besides a single event. Then that third or fourth one will be like, hey baby, you so sexy with your smile and your little Phillies hat and your beard. Come here. Vin aquí, papi. Vin aquí, papi. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't have to go to no singles event. A dude like me wouldn't have to go to it because I'm a decent looking dude. Plus, like, even if none of the women in America wanted me, I got a passport. I don't got, you know what I'm saying? Like, for in case of emergency, break glass, go get some ass. But yeah. And then the fourth one, we already discussed about the pay, the ratio, and the fact that the dudes who go to these singles type of events ain't getting no traction outside or don't have a passport. The fourth one, and ladies, you're gonna hate me for this one, but I hope you don't, because I want you to listen to this, right? The caliber of women that go to these things is not the type of women you want to go. Now, like, if all those factors that I just said, but it's all dime pieces coming in, all dime pieces, all like Bernice Burgos and Dominican Dub and Cherokee type Jones all coming in there, and then you get rejected by that, it's like, well, it's life. I'll try again next time. It'll be the same thing over and over. But that's not what's going on. The caliber of women that's going to these things, rejecting you, wanting you to pay for all the food and all the and all the liquor and all the beverages and all that. The caliber of those women is decent, just like me. Decent. We decent. You can't be like if I'm a decent dude and you a decent woman, and some women is even less than the decent, right? So if I'm a decent dude, I'm not gonna get lined up to get rejected by women that's less than decent. What sense that make? None. It don't make no sense for me to put myself in a disadvantageous situation or predicament like that. What sense that make? So that's why I would never go to no singles event. That's ridiculous. Especially, like I said, if I got a passport or if I could travel to another city here in America, why in the hell would I go to a singles event where I'm gonna get judged by women that's on my caliber of, just decent? I'm decent. They decent. We should be kicking it because we decent people. That's not what the women, that's not what the women that go to these shits is thinking about. They think that they up here. Really, we on the same level, mommy. You decent, I'm decent. You are because I'm gonna put it like to see, men, we more realistic in our appearances and stuff. Like I said, I'm decent. I'm decently handsome. I'm decently good looking. I'm not no superstar. I'm not no prime Denzel, but it could be a woman that's decent. Like I'm decent. But she'll have on, she'll carry the same type of, she'll carry on like she Bernice of Burgos, like Prom Sofia Vergara. Or she'll carry on like that. And in real life, it's like, come on. We as decent people, pick the best looking, most decent one to you that you think, will align with you. But that's not what's going on at these things. So what's going on is it's women that's either on the same caliber, slightly above your caliber, like by this much, or way down there, even rejecting you. What man's gonna sit up and put up with that? So it's the kind of men who go, caliber of women who go. It's you know what I'm saying. It's the prices, cause the men is paying out the wazoo, and it's just the fact that the ratio. You got a bunch of decent to less than decent women rejecting you for being on the same level, damn near. You know, like could be a little bit up there, could be a little bit down. Could y'all could be a perfect match if y'all met organically, but since you at this event and all the women at this event is looking for the one, or maybe like this, like it might be a couple dudes that go to these events getting all the numbers. And then guess what happens to those one or two dudes that get all these numbers? First of all, you can't call them all. Then the women is gonna be fighting amongst each other and then telling you, you gotta just pick one. They're not doing that, okay? So let's all be realistic and kind to each other. Now, if you want the fellas to start going to these events, right? Which, let's be honest, you'll never see me on one ever in life. I'm never going to one. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to see more decent caliber dudes going to these events, you know you got to make them feel welcome. I wouldn't go there, like, I would go there and it kind of be like a wild card. Cause they might not, cause it might be some women there like, oh, he cute, but then once they start talking and then, oh, well, he's cute, but he only makes decent money, and I'm looking for Boaz, and then once that spread around, I ain't leaving with nothing. And like Denzel said, and mind you, I know I'm no prime Denzel, but I'm leaving with something, you know? All right, so appreciate y'all kicking it with me. It's your boy, Rod Tech the Charm, aka Study Kid, aka Robbie Dos Estados, 2 states. All right.